I'm Dr. Sonal Karia and very proudly associated with Genea, which is one of the world-leading fertility companies. I have my rooms in Liverpool, Glebe, and in Meadowbank, which is in the northwestern area of Sydney, and I love my fertility practice. I come from a very traditional Indian family with 4 generations living in the same household when I was growing up. And although we were a traditional Indian family, I was very fortunate to have parents and grandparents who were not orthodox in a negative way and who really encouraged me to do what I want. So there was no medical background in the family, but when I chose medicine as a career, I always only found support and encouragement. And my parents and grandparents were probably the proudest parents and grandparents the day I became a doctor. Because I think I understand the values of having a family, and I've been so closely associated with the whole family unit, I can understand and relate to my patients' wishes of having a family of their own. That in one sense drives me to help couples who cannot fulfill that wish through nature. I start helping them where nature stops assisting them, and that's where I find complete satisfaction and joy in my work. My philosophy is to tailor it to an individual's requirement. Their problem will be investigated and treated according to their individual needs. I'm happy to try something that is new and something that is introduced recently, provided it has good research and good literature to support it in the background. One of the worst misconceptions that people have is that IVF is a solution to all issues in fertility. Age is that one limiting factor for women that even sometimes makes IVF very difficult, because ultimately we have to use the woman's own eggs. And as age advances, not only the quantity but the quality also keeps deteriorating. I wish that someday through social media and everything that we have today in terms of technology, we're able to get this message through the society and through the community that it's important for women to consider reproduction in their most reproductive years of their life. And IVF is not a solution to everything. In a single sentence, if I had to sum up the Genea difference, it would be the attitude, the culture, the individualized care and treatment, and above all, the research and development that we believe in. We love providing research and development not only for our patients, but the technology for the rest of the world. We lead the world in certain aspects like pre-implantation genetic diagnosis because we want the next generation to be much healthier and prevent genetic disorders from being passed on. There is so much that we can do with eggs, embryos, and sperm in the lab that sometimes it even fascinates me to imagine that this is what we can do in the laboratory. I don't think there is any end to what we can do in this area of medicine, and I only see that this is going to progress very quickly compared to the other fields of medicine, which have sort of become a little bit more stagnant in my opinion.